present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Jack Dee.
Welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue for a second week at the Corn Exchange in Cambridge. Cambridge was for a while the home of Nigel Seagrove, the electronics engineer who invented DAB radio. He was married in the beautiful Saxon church of St Mary's before the wedding party moved on to the Park Hotel. Guests reported that while they enjoyed the ceremony, the reception was rubbish. Early drafts of the ever-popular children's stories of Winnie the Pooh were written here by A.A. Milne, just before he started his breakdown recovery service. Nearby is the Audley End Miniature Railway, a 10-inch gauge train ride through scenic woodland. The carriages are the smallest in England, with passengers often sitting on each other's laps or hanging their legs over the shoulders of the person in front. These perfect tiny models of real carriages are generously on loan from Virgin Trains. Cambridge was the home of the pioneer of dentistry techniques, Robert Peterson. In recognition of Peterson's contribution to dental health, the City Council put a plaque on his house. But he came out and scraped it off. Let's meet the teams. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Tim Brooke-Taylor and David Mitchell. And always ready to keep a keen eye on the team's points as they grow. Please welcome the delightful Samantha. Well, we kick off this week with the round called Uxbridge English Dictionary. English is a complex language which can often highlight our ignorance of the true meanings of words, but all you need is a good dictionary. Searching for exactly the right word or expression is hardly rocket salad. Take the word elegance, for example. Until I looked it up, I didn't realise there are actually two different types of elegance. Indian elegance with small ears, and African elegance with larger ones. Words are constantly changing their meaning, so I'll ask the teams to share with us any new definitions they may have spotted recently. Tim, could you start?
Internet, where England footballers failed to put the ball.
Graham.
Neutron, Ronald the Newt.
Barry.
Balderdash, rapidly receding hairline.
David.
Tricycle, an even shorter trice.
Electron, vote for Ronald the Newt.
Phlegmatic, battery-operated handkerchief.
Warehouse, a person who turns into a house at the full moon.
Asterisk, the chances of being hit by an asteroid.
Spoof, person who is only pretending to be gay.
Article, tease a pirate.
Fallacy, like a penis.
Armature, an old pirate.
Pillage, a pharmaceutically dependent village.
Pastoral, too old for foreplay.
Guitar, a grumpy old pirate.
Lamb shank. Sean Connery's sheep has drowned.
The teams are going to indulge us with some acting now in the round called Sound Charades. And this is a spoken version of the old TV mime game, Give Us a Clue, a concept of unrivaled brilliance. So here is the team's way of honouring the original in much the same way that the Brinks Mac gang honoured a Heathrow warehouse. The undisputed mime master of Give Us a Clue was, of course, Lionel Blair. Just recently, Lionel made a celebrity appearance here in Cambridge to present prizes at the Summer Regatta. As a bit of a prank, the winning crew threw him in the cam, but Lionel swam under their boat, bobbed up and pulled their cocks over the side. So, Tim and David, you're to start, please, and your title will shortly be displayed to the audience via the laser display screen. And here's the mystery voice for listeners at home.
The Daily Politics. The Daily Politics.
It's 3 words and it's television. And it goes
Oh,
Yeah. Polly, pretty Polly, are you all right? My God, that is one sick parrot.
No, she's fine. That's normal.
But she keeps fidgeting and spasming. She seems ill.
Oh, yeah, she does a bit of that every day. It's normal. Le fin.
Yeah.
The parrots are Penzance. No. Maybe the word the. The
Sick, twitchy.
And it's a thing that happens regularly.
Yeah.
The regular bird. No,
The regular bird twitch, regular bird tick.
Every
Tick.
24 Every day.
The politics. Show.
you got it.
Politics weekly,
Today.
daily. Politics daily.
They've said all of the noises in it, just not in the right order.
The daily politics.
Your turn, Barry and Graham. Your title's now being exhibited on the laser display board. And here again is the mystery voice for listeners at home.
The Omen. The Omen.
So off you go, Barry and Graham.
Okay, it's a film,
Phil.
and it's 2 words.
2 words.
And it goes like this. Bonjour, Marcel.
Ah, bonjour, Gaston. You'll have had your aperitif.
Mais non.
Well, can I buy you a glass of Pinot?
Oh, no, tu Pernod.
A martini?
No, martini, mon ami, no.
A glass of Tesco's Bolivian Chardonnay?
No, just water for moi.
And you know, for me aussi. It cannot be beat.
It cannot, no, just the usual 2 glasses of water, then.
You know what they'll soon be calling us.
Yes.
Does the word O come into it?
Yes.
What are the O films?
There were 2 of us.
Oh, dear.
Or O2, I think that's an arena.
Yeah.
We'll be known as the men of water.
The O something. I have the genuine sensation
older.
that people think I'm being deliberately stupid.
But they've seen it written down, you see.
I would play that card if I were you, David.
Omen deserves a round of applause. That's very close.
Yes,
very
indeed.
warm. Translate.
The Omen. The Omen! Oh my God, I hate myself.
It's now time to play the game called Mornington Crescent. First, I noticed we've been inundated by literally a letter this week. It comes from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales. And she writes, "Dear Mr. Cameron, I saw you on the telly alongside your new chum, Nick. So that's what they mean by conservative with a little c. Yours sincerely, Mrs. Trellis." Well, on with the game, and this week, in celebration of our proximity to Newmarket, we're going to play the Mornington Crescent Handicap Hurdles. This is an exciting variant, run over 5 furlongs with just 4 runners. David is the outsider in this game, while Tim is blinkered as usual, and Graham is largely unfancied. So we'll be playing Tattersall's variation of the game,
God.
yes, where all vectored points are valid as long as the player is mounted.
Mounted.
The going is good to firm, and Tim, you're to start.
Right, I'll get going then. I think I'll start with Queensway, up and over.
Right. Well, let's get moving. Oh, these jumps are close together. Victoria.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Okay. Which...
I'd rather you didn't do that.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, that time it was the horse. Okay, well, I think... yeah. Rather a circuitous route, but I think, yes, I think that puts me at Green Park.
It's good, but maybe not as good as you think. See where this takes me. This horse has got a wooden leg. Never mind. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, coconuts. Found our way to Fairlop.
Fell up.
Oh, boy.
Fell up. That is tricky. Okay. Sorry. I really am sorry. St Martin's Lane, then.
Oh, right. Ealing Broadway.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, tricky, but
You can do it.
yeah. And yes, Elephant and Castle.
Right, I think I'm ahead of the field at the moment, but the riders are catching me. All right. Obviously, Knightsbridge.
Knightsbridge, okay. Got to go over the river. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, Pimlico.
Pimlico.
Thank you.
Ealing Common.
I think a bit obvious myself.
Well, tricky, but yes. And which takes me very efficiently, I think, to Covent Garden.
Okay, I suppose.
Careful,
Covent
careful.
Garden. Right, I've got to restart my horse. And I'm out of luck. Okay, Morden.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh,
The next round takes a look at celebrity biographies. I've recently been reading the unauthorised biography of Tim Brooke-Taylor. It relates how, at a new school, Tim picked his nose all through assembly, let off stink bombs in class, then climbed over the wall into the girls' school playground and pulled his shorts down. His headmaster recalls Tim as one of the worst geography teachers they've ever employed. Okay, I have the first part of the title of various celebrity autobiographies, and I'd like the teams to try to guess what the full title might be. So, Tim, you start with this one. It's Katie Price and Peter Andre. Too much in...
Formation.
It's actually Too Much in Love. Obviously, they wrote it before they split up. David, Tiger Woods, How I Play...
Around.
Oh, God.
Yes, well, actually, you're very close. It is imaginatively called How I Play Golf. Tiger Woods, but yes. Graham, C.S. Lewis, Surprised by...
W.H. Auden in the shower.
Surprised by Joy. Barry, Uri Geller, Magician or...
Bender.
He doesn't care anymore, does he? Magician or mystic? Tim, Jonathan Ross, why do I say...
Round the ragged rocks, the ragged rascal.
Why do I say these things? David, Paul Daniels, under no...
Contract anymore.
It's actually under no illusion, or under no illusion, as he might say.
He could be in the room.
Well, if we'd booked him, he could.
Graham, Roger Moore, my word.
Is that the time?
It's my word is my bond.
Oh, clever.
Oh,
My word is my bond.
oh, Nicholas Parson.
Barry, Michael Jackson, the magic, the madness, the...
Mortuary.
The whole story. Here are some for any of you to have a go at. John Prescott, pulling no...
More secretaries.
It's pulling no punches.
Oh.
Donald Trump, no such thing as...
A bad hair day.
No such thing as overexposure, he says.
Oh.
Okay, Jeffrey Archer, in for a...
Stretch.
in for a penny, actually, it was called.
Oh, for a penny.
Cherie Blair, speaking for...
20,000 quid a pop.
Speaking for myself. Piers Morgan, Misadventures of a Big...
Girl's blouse.
Big mouth Brit, actually. And finally, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, My Life...
As a pickled walnut impersonator.
My Life for the Poor. And I hope you're ashamed of yourself. It's music time again with Just a Minim. And this is the team's musical version of the long-running wireless favourite, Just a Minute, which after 40 years still comes back every 6 months, hosted by Nicholas Parsons. I never miss him. In Just a Minim, the team's task is to sing a song without hesitation, deviation or repetition to the piano accompaniment provided by Colin Sell. Listeners may be interested to learn that for a long time, Colin was said to be Dylan's favourite pianist. And then they got taken over by Waterstones, who don't have piped music. Okay, so the song I'd like you to sing without repetition, hesitation or deviation is You've Got to Pick a Pocket or Two. So would you please start, Barry?
In this life, one thing counts. In the bank, large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to dip a handbag or three.
And Tim has challenged Barry there.
You've got to. Wasn't there a repetition of that?
There, you're quite right, there was. Tim has skillfully noticed that there was indeed a repetition of You've Got To. Tim, a skillful and clever, much-loved player of the game that we so love, which is enjoyed all over the country and indeed the world, as well as other civilizations beyond our universe. So, with 35 seconds left, it's over to you, Tim.
You must half-inch a purse twice, boys. Steal something from trousers 2 times, lads. Large amounts don't grow on trees.
Barry has challenged Tim.
We've had grow on trees before.
Repetition of grow on trees, a veteran player who is loved throughout the universe. With 5 seconds to go, Barry, it's over to you.
Oh, where were we, Colin?
Deviation.
Oh, shut up.
Tim.
Oh.
Tim challenged on there. It's not actually a correct challenge, but the audience enjoyed it so much. I'm going to award you a spaceship. So you can go on tour with this wonderful game that is enjoyed throughout the cosmos. We're indebted to Darth Vader, who invented this wonderful game. Barry, with 5 seconds to go.
Why should we break our backs?
Graham has come in with a challenge.
A repetition.
Repetition
Of what?
Why should we break our backs? Colin just said it.
Graham, I'm sorry, I can't allow that. Over to you with 2 seconds left, Barry.
Better get some... What?
David has come in at the very
Well, that
last.
was a hesitation.
Oh, fuck.
Clear hesitation.
There was indeed a hesitation, well noted. David, a novice to the game, not played as often as the veterans around the table, but quite rightly noticed that there was a moment of hesitation with 1 second left to go. David. Tim has come in there. There was a hesitation. I noticed there was a hesitation, in fact. David, though, is not such a seasoned player as all of us might be, and therefore I'm going to let him off on this occasion, Tim. So back to you, David, with just less than a quarter of a second to go. And that means you're still going when the whistle went, which means that you are now the champion of the universe. One more song now. This is I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair. Perhaps Tim could start this?
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Me, I'm trying to rinse that fellow from my bonnet. I'd like to...
And David has challenged you there, Tim.
It's a little bit mean of me, but a repetition of my.
Strictly speaking, yes, you did repeat the word my. Good luck if you think you're going to get any further without doing the same yourself. Nevertheless, with 59.5 seconds to go, over to you, David. And Graham is challenged.
Hesitation.
Oh, yes.
Hesitation, serve you right, you're upstart. Over to you, Graham, with 40 seconds to go.
It's up to me to shampoo the gentleman entirely beyond my locks and send him on his way.
And Tim has challenged you there on...
Total deviation from the tune.
I have to agree. I think that was well noticed, Tim. Yes, he did come away from the tune, but Colin's doing his best, you know, so... Back to you, Graham, with 12 seconds to go.
I'm gonna wave that man right out of my...
Barry has
We've had
challenged you.
Goner. We've had Goner, haven't we?
We have had Goner before, correctly pointed out. Yes, well done.
yes,
Barry has noticed that there was a repetition of the word Goner. And as we know in this game that we so love and cherish and hold close to our hearts, repetition, hesitation, or deviation cannot be allowed in the game in any way, manner, or means whatsoever. I was talking when the whistle went. It's very nearly the end of the show, but we couldn't leave Cambridge without a mention of the city's internationally famous beer festival, held over a period of 6 days in May. This year, Barry Cryer was invited to be a guest judge. Barry sampled 30 different bitters, several dozen lagers, and a variety of ales and stouts. So, never made it to the beer festival. Okay, teams, this week's film club is aimed at beer lovers, so I'll ask you to suggest titles of movies likely to be popular with an audience of beer drinkers. David, you could start this one.
A Staropramen is born.
Graham.
Grolsch Encounters of the Third Kind.
Tim.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Starring Tipple.
Invasion of the Boddington Snatchers.
Born on the froth of July.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Flagon.
Stop the World, I Want to Throw Up.
Schindler's Pissed.
Bring me the creamy head of Alfredo Garcia.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, I notice it's the end of the show, and in fact, the end of the series. And I have to say, I didn't regret being here for one moment. It was that moment just then when I said it's the end of the series. And with that, from the team, Samantha, myself, and our audience here in Cambridge, it's goodbye. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Timbrook Taylor and David Mitchell were being given silly things to do by Jack Dee, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme consultant was Ian Pattinson and the producer was John Naismith.